there, YouTube. This is Rubber Chicken Delight doing a little tutorial and update on ideas with the new patch 1.7, which introduced pistons. We've just got a few little concepts here of traps. We're going to have tips and tricks and even show you how to make some of them for yourself.
Yeah, we'll go behind the walls and stuff and we'll show you how we made them.
So, John, if you'd like to show them the first.
Okay. As you can see, it's a very solid wall. No, it's not. Very solid walls. No, they're not.
Yes, the first one, as John seems to be rushing, is just a simple door. Just sticky pistons. Then this trap here is for like a trap. So you're running across and you get a stamping. You're too slow, you die.
You get a tramping stamping.
Right then. This is by far the best looking one of them all. This is mainly made for adventure maps. As you can see, it's an unpassable pool of lava. And then once you find the switch...
No, it's not.
There we go.
Don't hit that switch again.
I won't, don't worry.
Ah, fail. That is why I spawned the golden apples, because you spontaneously catch on fire and you sometimes fall in the lava doing this.
And we couldn't be bothered doing a take.
Ow.
It's one take weekends.
There we go.
Right, and now, John, I'll introduce to you the quicker way of doing things. Lovely phone going off there.
Which you said you'd turn off.
That's not my phone, that was yours.
Oh, really?
Right, this here is... Wait for me to stop burning before I try showing. It's getting hard in here, so hard, so take off all your clothes.
Please don't.
Right. This is another form of like trap. As you can see, it's just a pool of lava. But when you step on these conveniently placed pressure pads, some stairs appear, making you able to go down with the ease of ease.
And way back up.
And back up. Alright. And then... Right then. If we come down the stairs, you'll see this is just an empty room. But, if you run forward, you fall and die. Ah, lava, lava! Just kidding. So this can be used in adventure maps as a false
death.
Thing. It does look quite scary, you can't see anything. All we've done for this pit here, if anyone's wondering, is just place signs under. Apparently signs stop things floating onwards.
Whoa.
So we've just done a block high, and then a sign, then a block high, and then a sign. The water's there just to put you out and stop you taking fall damage.
Yep.
And then this is the end of what we've worked on so far.
Which took us a lot of time, for some reason.
It did take a lot of time.
And now we'll show you the redstone wiring behind all the walls.
After a suicide. Right. Right, the first thing we're going to show you is the door. It may look complicated, but this is by far the easiest thing out of everything we've made.
No, the pitfall trap was, and I'll just mine out this wall so you can see.
That's the wrong part. You could have gone through the fake hill, but okay.
Yeah, basically this whole hill is fake.
Yeah, we made all this.
Right, so this is how we managed the door then. Pylons, or pistons even. Wrong game.
Also, if you'd like to see some StarCraft 2 videos, let us know and we'll post some up for you.
Yeah. And I'm failing to navigate these oddly placed blocks. Right. Oh, great! Oh, fell through again.
Right, simply put, it's just two pistons, two pistons, two pistons, two pistons arranged in a square, like with obvious
more
sentiment.
Things up top for the top blocks.
Yeah, we've got some on the floor to push them up. We've got some. Well, you can see from when it operates. Yeah. And the only thing we've done really is just ran a redstone repeater into each one to direct the current and set a delay, so it does like one block, then the other block, then another block, then another block. Yep. So you give a much better effect, which if John comes outside, we'll go show you again quickly. If John's not lazy, you could do some sort of slow motion thing here to show you the real effect. But as you can see, They do come out in like stages. Obviously, you can slow this down more, adding more repeaters, and etc. etc.
Yep.
The next is by far mine and John's favourite, and it's the Indiana Jones closing wall. Me and John thought of this the second Pistons came out.
Yeah. Because we love being Indiana Jones, and this is how we managed the delay. We put 4 on the back, 3 on the second, and just 2 on the front. So the more you add on, the more it delays. And then we just ran this through up to another block to get the second pistons.
Yeah. Yeah, the top and bottom pretty much mimic each other, and the wiring is the exact same for both sides.
Except we just added a thingy there to... Okay, we're stuck. Not run out of power.
Yeah, redstone repeaters.
And we'll go to the next thing.
Also, a little tip is if you are doing this on a scale like we are, underneath the platforms, in multiplayer apparently stone platforms, or at least ours seem to be glitching out, so you have to use wood, unfortunately. But on these squares where I'm jumping, like the gaps in the wall, on both sides put a redstone repeater facing outwards, so just to make sure both platforms can power, because me and John had a thing where our right platform wouldn't reach the left side.
Yeah.
But that quickly solved that problem. So
let's go.
We'll hit out. He doesn't seem to be closing because I'm trapped on the platform. Right, I'm coming. Oh. There we go. Right, this was by far the trickiest.
This took us about an hour before we even got anything done.
Right, John, if you mind this block, and this block, and that'll make stairs down. Make us some stairs. There we go. Right. This, we tried doing it with purely new fag techniques, but apparently they started to create self-powered loops.
Yeah.
So we had to use repeaters to control power flow, and then the good old-fashioned redstone torch to power.
And just a switch to toggle them all.
Yeah. If I go upstairs, John can just show you how it all toggles and all the lights go.
Right.
There you go.
I've got a delay on the last 2 for dramatic effect, according to Haith.
I had to do it. So yeah, that one's pretty simple. Well, it's not simple, it's a bastard to wire, but that's really effective for adventure maps if you hide your switch a bit, perhaps.
Yep, we're just giving some hints out there for adventure map makers, because we like adventure maps.
Also, if anyone makes an adventure map involving pistons, feel free to send us it, and we will do a playthrough of it, because we are all up for some crazy new maps to play.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun playing on adventure maps with pistons.
Right then. Now if John wants to navigate, or if you want me to just speed through this part. Right then. This one was I think, well, John added the delay to this, but I made most of this up while we went to bed.
Idea.
Yeah, it was John's idea. Right, so all this pretty much is, if John's following me, it's the stairs with delay. John just added more repeaters for the delay.
Yeah.
How bloody long is this? Right, here we go.
And that's our last trap that I broke into.
As you can see here, it's really simple. It's just redstone wire underneath, and then a big old
delay
set of pistons going up in steps for each step, with delays.
The
random
least delay is the one with the least repeaters, basically.
Yeah.
And we just added in some other repeaters for extra power to keep it powered.
I think I broke a block somewhere. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well
let me just go back in.
I see it.
There it is. Ah, there we go. Forever a vandal. I'll repair. Right then. And then the last one was something John was nagging us to add.
Oops, and I just failed. I fell into my own trap.
John's just gonna teleport back. I'm just gonna spawn some sand. Just
right, so basically, they've just... we need to add redstone repeaters below that. Or something to stop them from breaking like that. That's
just because it's not wooden platforms. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway, all this pretty much is we've got a yeah, thank you. Right, if he comes down, this one's probably the simplest to make. What we've done is we've got an alternated current here using the old school current chain, which is a powered block with a torch on the other side. And what it does is it changes all your pistons to the on states, allowing you to build on top of them with sand. And then if you conceal a pressure plate somewhere, when they walk over,
it'll activate it and toggle the power.
And then they fall along with sand to their doom. Obviously, it won't be to their doom, it will be to the bottom of whatever you decide.
Right. Which, in this case, is a lava and a water thing held up by sand.
Yes. Ours is more of an artificial death sort of thing.
We don't like dying.
It's just another little tip for adventure maps, like if you want to make it think that they've chosen the wrong direction and then that they're going to die. This could be useful. Right, now we'll just show you another little design out on the beach. Hello and welcome back to Garden Zorros. I'm Haith and this is my farm. As you can see, it looks rather dry. And the problem is, when I'm harvesting, I'm fed up of fighting against the current. But my good friend John here invented a new method of wetting the crops.
It's called pistons.
Indeed. Ah! No!
Yes.
And as you can see, there we go. It now wets my very small farm. I'm not a very rich farmer. And slowly but surely will allow my crops to grow. After John ruined one of my pieces of land.
Yeah, you're not into it. There's no real use for like dams at the minute, but it's just an idea we came up with.
You could also make this on a much larger scale, I suppose, like with more holes, and use it to empty an area of water if you wanted to. For instance, make a huge artificial reservoir and then drain some out.
This is how it works, basically. Just a piston grabs a block and have a water thing. It just basically covers the block with water, and then it can't get out anymore.
This is the block of water that's stationary. You can't fill that in, otherwise the water will disappear.
Yeah. And then when you want it to run again, just open it up.
As you can see, it has actually wet some of the land, so it does work as a normal thing.
Yeah.
The main reason I'd use this in farming is just so I don't have to fight against current.
Wait, there's one use. It saves you 3 buckets of water. It only takes 1 to do this.
That is true.
But a lot of redstone and piston, which is sort of not worth it.
No, but there's a lot of uses I suppose you could invent for it if needed.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of things I suppose where, I mean, you could use it in an adventure map where you could set it on a long enough timer that the room will start to fill with water from.
Or something.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put up more videos if we come up with any more ideas, or if you send us any ideas.
Or if you ask for any of these in greater detail, or us creating them, just let us know.
If you have any problems with them.
Yeah, problems, anything. If you also want any videos of different games, we're happy to do that.
Yeah.
What have we got that we can do playthroughs on that we're not already doing, John?
Yeah.
And that concludes the episode of Patch Update 1.7 Tips and Tricks with Pistons. This is Rubber Chicken Delight, signing out.